Now, some people might say, there's a lot of mystery going on with the psychology. Not so many people understand the concept of psychology. Do you think that psychology is ethical when it comes to sales? Because a lot of people see that you're trying to influence someone to make a decision based on, yeah.
100% you are trying to influence, and I completely agree with that. And to everybody who said you're trying to influence, congratulations, you're actually on the right track. I think what you referred to is not influence, it's manipulation.
Yeah, in a sense,
Yes,
yes.
no, let's be straight with it, okay? You can use psychology for the good, you can use it for the bad. But that's not just not psychology, that's anything on the planet. I could give you a knife in your hand and you could use it to slice up meats and vegetables and feed your family, or you could send someone to sleep permanently.
Yeah.
You could get onto the internet and add value to your life, or you could completely mess it up. Everything in life, you could use science for the good of people and you could use it for harming people. There is nothing on the planet that exists only on one side of the scale. Everything is going to have two sides to the coin. Psychology is no exception. I think most of the people who say, but it's not ethical because you're using it to manipulate people, I think these people wake up always on the wrong side of the bed. And I'll be very brutal and honest about it. Why? Our views, our thoughts, and how we interpret something are directly influenced by our own unconscious preferences and influences.
Yes.
We all have ways of looking at things. The ways we look at a thing or a person or a technique is built and influenced by my experiences, my belief systems, and my unconscious patterns. So there is someone you could sit with and say, psychology is important. You need to understand the person who's in front of you. Clients may not necessarily open up because they lack the trust of salespeople. So you need good techniques to help you to understand who is this person, what is his real apprehensions and concerns, so you can help him. So I don't think we should be looking here at trying to explain to people that no, it is not manipulative. All human engagement, all psychology can be to influence for good or to manipulate. Look around you in your offices, in your communities, go to a club on the weekend. There are friends who are manipulating people because of personal interest. There's a guy who wants the girl to be with him, so he promises the heavens. More than looking at psychology or any other body of knowledge, we have to look at the intent of the person who is using it. So that's all I can say. And remember, when we work do you trust salespeople?
Yeah, it might need a referral. Yeah, it doesn't come. It depends on who is in front of you. Yeah.
See, I have asked this in almost every training session, and the people who are watching this can vouch for it. I always ask, how many of you in this room trust salespeople? Literally no one. In a group of 50, there'll be one hand or two hands will go up. It's usually 100% of people who will just laugh and they will not put their hand up. So I said, so if it's okay for you to not trust salespeople, I think it's okay for a client to not trust us. And the reason all of you who are in sales, who should be ambassadors for sales, yourselves don't trust salespeople is two. One, you've met salespeople whom you knew were absolutely unprofessional, unethical, and sometimes you have been the same yourself. You understand it on the inside. So when I have a client who has a resistance or a barrier put up already, how do I break that barrier?
Right.
I break it with the right intent and the right techniques, the right choice of words, right behavioral patterns, the matching and mirroring, so the client begins to feel comfortable. It's always about the intent.
Yeah.
If the intent is genuine, I will use the psychology to help my client have an amazing buying or selling experience.